Hi, Head here. Today I'm auditing a random plumbing website I found to show you how I would improve it to convert more and generate more leads if they were my client. Hopefully, these tips help you out on your own website. Let's get straight into it. Okay, the first thing I would check if I was auditing, improving a website, it is check their page speeds, meaning the loading speed, the user experience, because these are all factors that matter to convert visitors into leads, into calls, into clients. Okay, so the first thing, mobile, 84. These they matter, but I like to invest more on this because these are pretty easy to get right. 90 plus is perfect. For mobile, I would always strive to have 80 plus. 80 plus means it should take around 1 to 2 seconds to load your page, which is perfectly fine. If you have less than that, you should strive to see go to this website, see what's causing the slow speed. Most likely it would be images or a bad server. For images, I would just if these were less than 80, I would just compress them, resize them into the appropriate size, and then re-upload them. For desktop, you can see, yeah, everything's good. 98, 90, 100, 92. Okay, perfect. So yeah, the page speed, it loads quickly. It's good. Okay, back to the home page. The first things I'd like to check is just to see if the navigation bar is correct. Is if everything is where it should be. If it's easy to navigate the website. If it's easy for the visitor to get the information they need. Okay, first thing I noticed is this is quite big, so I would at least this part, this section, I would decrease it to half so it doesn't occupy too much of the screen because it doesn't need to occupy so much. It's not as important as showing this part here. Okay, so we have the phone number. You can click it. Perfect. You also have the email, their socials. Yeah, everything here is correct. Perfect. Okay, let's see. We have home. I would remove this because you can see if I over here over this section, it also goes to the home. So I would just leave this one because it's people know when they click the logo, it usually takes them home because it's something that every website usually does. Okay, so services is what I would do. As you can see, there's a lot of services, and when you yeah, when you go to the bottom, it just I can click, I can see, yeah, I can see them. So what I would do is either um, just make this drop down overflow, meaning it would have a certain height, and then what's not in that height, like let's say 400 pixels, what's not on that height, you can scroll just like we have on the homepage. You could scroll like this, or I would just it's usually what I do. I would just highlight the 4 to 6 most important services because those are the best ones for you, the ones you care most for your business. I would just highlight them here, 4 to 6, and then when you click on the services, you can either go to the page, the services page, or just add a link to the rest of the services. Okay, about us, free quote. We have free quote and contact us. I went to those pages and they're basically the same. So, as you can see, when we click on free quote, it's free quote, get a free quote. It's just a contact section with a phone, address, all the information. Okay, but when we also click on the contact us, it's literally the same. So I would just instead of having those two, I would just have one. One and I highlighted. I prefer the free quote. Get a free quote. I would also have the get or contact us for a free quote. It's basically an action verb. You want the user to take action. I would also highlight let's say they use blue. I would have a blue rounded rectangle. so the users can see that this is the main action they should take. Back to the home page. Okay, we've done this. I would just remove this blog, okay, and just highlight the get a free quote, contact us for a free quote, book an appointment, something like that. So we are right now on the above the fold section. This is the most important section of any website, because it's the one that visitors land into when they click on your website, the link to the website. This one, it should answer three questions. What do you do? Who are you? And what's the benefit for me? Okay, so let's see if they answer those questions. It's a 24/7 plumbing services near me. Okay, this is bad because this is clearly a word meant for SEO. But if you want to do near me keyword, you don't add near me. You just add your location. Let's say London, Liverpool, New York. Something like Washington, something like that, instead of having near me. So they answer, what do you do and who are you? Okay, they have 24/7 plumber services, and there's a benefit. It's a 24/7, and it takes less than 30 minutes to arrive. Okay, and there's a free quote. I would add the verb again, get a free quote, and this is what I meant to add there, the highlighting, meaning you could also do this orange background, rounded corners, perfect. They would add there, and on the hand instead of contact us. Okay, perfect. So they answer so they answer those three questions, but we just changed this part to the location, because this is meant for SEO and it's not good SEO. Because when users search for a plumber service near me, the search engine, Google, Bing, they know where the location of the visitor usually is. So they map it to say you this is a New York plumbing company, so they would map it to New York. So if the user is in New York, they would map this website, if it had New York here, to it, to this page. So that's why you don't want to add near me, but your own location of the business. Okay, benefit driven. I would expand a bit more than just less than 30 minutes to arrive. Just to tell the users what service what more benefits they can get, what type of services, locations, maybe just 2 to 3 short sentences. You don't want to add too much. It's just to make the user see this actually a value to the website, so they can keep scrolling. Again, get a free quote. I would change it to get a free quote. One other thing, as you can see, this image is clearly a stock image, or at least a pretty bad one, because it's just a random clock. It doesn't tell me anything about the company. And plus, it's pretty low quality. You can still have high quality images even when you compress them. So you strive to have good quality image that reflect your business, reflect the service that you are offering. Okay, moving on. We have a review. Okay, Implying you did a fantastic job. Okay. When you have reviews, if you have them on this section, what I would do is strive to get reviews from reliable sources, meaning the Google reviews, which is usually a big portion of the local businesses' reviews. I would add them here instead of just one that it kind of feels like it's a fake review. So I would do that. I would add their image if they have one. Usually on the Google they have when they leave the review. So I would do that. Okay. Because we have social proof here, I would not do this straight away, because it's too soon for users to be reading a review, which in this case doesn't transmit. For me, it looks fake, at least on my eye. Maybe the visitor, it doesn't look. Instead of having this review here, I would go do it in the bottom before the contact section, and instead I would replace it with the numbers, values. I would do like if you have done more than 100 repairs of liquid faucets. If you've repaired more than 1,000 homes, houses, I would add that here. If you have, say, more than if you have a number of years of experience, if you're not a beginner, I would do like more than 10 years of the experience, things like that. That would tell you are a reliable company. That you are seasoned, that you have been in the business for long. You have done a lot of jobs. You could also add 100% client satisfaction. Show that everyone that requires your service is happy with it. Things like that that build trust. You don't need to straight away show a big review that it doesn't tell me where the review came from, so it's not as trustworthy. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, we have a lot of text. Uh, yeah, we have some animations. Okay, what I would do instead of having this text is to just like we have here a section with the images and an about us section instead of as you can clearly see it's a plumbing company, NYC, 30 years of experience. I would add this, and they provide expert residential and commercial plumbers in this. I would highly skilled, licensed. I would highlight this all in the section like this, an image on the site. You would welcome to plumbing. I see the best plumber in the NYC. Okay, that's not bad. And or just add here a text section, 2 to 3 sentences. Just like you did here, 30 years of experience we provide, just to talk a bit about you, and then some bullet points, that the most important things, like you serve the New York, Manhattan, Queens, and Brooklyn. Plumbers are highly skilled and licensed and insured. High quality service. You provide residential and commercial plumbers. You have 30 years of experience. Again, you want to reflect those things that are trustworthy, that tell the visitors what they want to know, the benefit. You also have 24 hours emergency repair. Basically, the things that I highlighted here, you'd have them here. And then just that short section talking about you, your mission, nothing too big. And then you would have a call to action if the users want to read more about your if the users want to read more about your business. They would have a call to action, basically just a link with an arrow, and read more about us, something like that. Okay. Okay, so moving on, we can see we still have a lot of SEO keywords. This is clearly SEO. If you want to do this, even though I don't recommend this, unless you answer this question based on your own prices. Say how much does a plumber cost? You can answer with your own prices. Does a plumber cost? These things here. Or I would just do this and an FAQ on the bottom part of your website. Do here before the footer section, instead of having all this text, which the users don't care about this, because these are informational keywords. They are researching, but they are not ready to make a decision. They are not ready to commit. If these were transactional or commercial keywords, the user would be more lenient to provide you with the information, contact you, meaning they're ready to take action. Like I said here, 24/7 plumber service in New York. If they write this on the Google or Bing, they are searching for companies because they need one. Right now, 24/7, or emergency plumber service in New York, they are looking right now. That's a commercial intent. They have that intent to make a to request a service. Okay, well, we are the best. Yeah, more things that you can add straight into your about section. You can either add that way how I showed, or you can just remove it, or add it to the About Us page. Okay, what we offer. Okay, there's still a lot of things what we offer when you choose us. Basically, what we offer is the same as About Us, because you show you are not offering here the services. It's the same thing, 24-hour emergency service. It was there, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Okay, yeah, these are all the things that could be on the About Us page. Okay, so what I would change next? Plumbing services in NYC. Okay, 24 emergency plumbing. Common. Okay, this is not a service. This is more like a informational blog post. So I would remove that for the services. Okay, plumbing fixtures installation, pipe upgrades. Okay, serial pipe drain clean. Okay, so from this section, I would remove this part because it's clearly more for SEO, and I would just do the grids as they are doing, but I would try to make this the same type of height, meaning 2 to 3 sentences. Remove the rest. You can add the read more below it or at the end. Let's read one to see what they offer on the 24 emergency plumbing to see if it's benefit driven for the visit. We understand the plumbing can happen anytime, which is why we offer plumbing. Our plumbers will arrive at your home or be able to solve your problems. Be ready when you need it no more. Okay, so we have we, our, okay, your home, your call, when you, okay, so there's a pretty good balance between the things that you offer and the benefit to the visitor. So yeah, I would keep this for all the services. Perfect. Okay, let's move on. So this is the section that I was talking before, which you show your expertise, how many jobs you've done. I would add a plus here to accentuate how many you have done, or maybe something like that. But I prefer the plus. Um, you have done more than 12,000 emergency plumbing jobs, sewer line repairs, plumbing fixtures. Yeah, you can spread these around the website, or you can do that at the top. More than 30 years of experience, it's a 100% satisfaction guarantee, things like that. Okay, get a free quote. We'll respond you with your request within 15 minutes, 24 hours emergency service. Okay, so this is, I guess, the call to action section to make the user want to call you. So I would do, instead of doing this separate, I would just add them all together, make them one unique one, uh, and let's see, get a free quote. That's good, and then add these two parts on the bottom, subtext, basically the benefit. I want the call to action, the button to always have an action verb. That's why it's called call to action. Okay, so I would do that. That would definitely increase the benefit to the visitor and make them want to click and make them want to contact you. Decrease my image. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, reviews, what our client says about our services. I would change that about our if you want to focus on the plumbing SEO, I would just say what our client says about us, about our services, plumbing services in New York, plumbing services in Queens, something like that. That would be more location based and would drive more traffic to your website. Okay, so we have here these reviews. I don't know why there's two type of reviews. You can see we have a carousel, then we have two carousels. um, Carousels are pretty much the worst type of section you can have on your website, because most users won't click on them. So I would remove the carousels. I would do a bit like here. You can see there's a grid. I would do the if you have a lot of reviews, I would do top four, top six that are the best ones that would be the ones that target your main keyword, which would be 24 service plumbers services. So I would just do that instead of having this one shifting, this one shifting. That's not good user experience. I would add this part just above this review, so I would remove that section. Let's show. I would do that here, and then I would do the grid. I would do. I like to do 3 by 3, so I would do 3 by 3 with the reviews with the image. Again, the image is perfect. It gives a face to the review. It shows it's not a fake one. It's not a stock photo. Then you also have the date. As you can see, you also have the date. That's perfect. So it transmits trust. It's a verified source. You can see Google, 5 stars, perfect. Add a gas leak, but okay, yeah, this is perfect in terms of the content. As we have this section of the reviews, and the user has seen that you have a lot of reviews, 4.8 for plumbing in NYC. They're most likely already trusting your service. They're most likely that okay, I want to call them. So what I would do instead of having this section here that they have to do manually insert them on their phone, I would just add a contact section here. Let me show. You have your information. You have the phone. You have a phone. You have your email, and then in this section, uh, you would have a form, meaning you have your inputs. You do a name, email, the subject, and the message. And you also want to have a benefit driven title, meaning get a free quote, something that the users actually would want them to leave your information. They are on a phase that they are more likely to take action, meaning they are more likely to leave the information, they are more likely to contact you. So just name, email, subject, message, and then a call to a button to submit the form. Why you want to have a contact form on the bottom right after the review? You want to have you want to have a contact form always on your website. Why? Because some users, even though this is the title said 24/7 plumbing service, sometimes you may be not available for a call, so they can just leave the information. Maybe they just want a quote, but at least you'll have the lead, you'll have the information to contact them. So you won't lose them because you don't have the possibility to for them to contact you when you are unavailable. You, you can see that they also have a WhatsApp button. This is perfect. Need help? Chat with us. So it also serves a bit of the function that the contact form that I showed you does, meaning they can contact you when you are not available, and then most likely you see when you are available on the WhatsApp business. Yeah, that's good. I always had the two options: WhatsApp or any other platform you're using, and the phone. It sticks to the navigation, so the users don't have to search for. I mean, to connect with you. So for your footer is what you want to have in it. Uh, this section we already talked about. The contact us should be its own section, so we don't need at least that part. But you should have your logo, perfect. You should have your address. You should have your phone, email. You can add your email, social media icons. This all will help with the customer communication. It will help you with your local SEO, build trust, make users go to your other social brands and increase their engagement. And what else do you want to have here besides the communication section? You want to have a section where you have just your important links. So links, you would have one for the home, the services, about us, free quote, the contacts section. If you have a blog, you can also add another section for just the blog. And for the services, as if you have more than one, you can just have a section for each individual services. Um what else? This will help with the user experience, as it will help with navigation. If the user has made it here, they can navigate to another page to see more about your value proposition, instead of just having to scroll all the way to the top if you don't have a sticky navigation. In this case, they have, so that's pretty good. The visitor doesn't have to scroll all the way to the top to find their navigation links. But what else? Again, we would have a call to action to get a quote. Why a call to action here? You want to have a call to action here because if the visitor has made it all the way to the bottom, they are more likely interested. So you just want to have it here in case they want to contact you. Just assurance. I've seen a lot of leads get captured right here on the footer for some of my clients. So just add that here. There's some other things that might help your SEO, might help better localize your business. If you have a physical address, I would add your physical address and maybe a map with your location. This will signal to Google that you serve this area, so they will, when someone searches for plumber services in New York, it will be easier to identify where you work, and Google will send you traffic to your website if everything is correctly done in your website. That's pretty much it for the footer. And just to finish it off, you want to have your copyright, so you can protect your website design, your website copy, the things that are most important, so people don't steal them. That's pretty much it. Those are the basic things I would do. Just a quick review audit of this website. Uh, some basic things I'll change to improve it. Of course, with more time, we could improve a lot more things, the design and other things. Maybe the SEO. But if you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe for more. I will be auditing a lot of websites, different types of website, local business. And if you want to get a free audit, you can just leave a comment with your own website, and I'll get to it and link you the video. Thank you, and have a good one.